Good day everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick on the ZX Spectrum 48K. I'm looking at a game, as you can read there, not in 3D. Yes, not, K-N-O-T. Published by New Generation Software in 1983. It's a 3D sort of exploration maze type game that would have cost you £5.95. Now basically, you have to not crash in to your tower. You're going through this 3D dimensional space, leaving a green and yellow trail behind you. So just like Snake, you can't bash into your own tower, and there'll be a number of computer-controlled opponents, up to 4 chasers, and you mustn't bash into their tower as well. So it's left, right on the cursor keys, forward and backwards, and don't bash into anything. So here we go. Score is my score. Density is how dense the screen is filled up with trails so far. So I'm just trying to avoid crashing into stuff. And I think faults is areas where you can go through a particular line. So this is my first go. I was feeling a bit more like a tech demo than anything else. This is my first go. See, I would have got on my second go. There would been enough there to want to go and back and play again. So my first thoughts are it's a tech demo sort of thing rather than a game. I've set it on medium speed. You can select slow and fast, but it's drawing it quite quick. And remember, this is 1983, so that is pretty special, isn't it? Right, okay. So check out the lines in the display below. Oh God, I crashed into stuff. Don't want to blow up, so survive as long as you possibly can. Now, if you had this game back in the day, then let me know. If you suffer from fits, probably look away, because colours flashing all over the place, and I took a high bit of damage there. I don't know how they programmed this in 1983, but it's pretty skillful. Don't recall anything else quite like this. We're playing this due to a recommendation, so if you recommended it, then well done you. Give yourself a pat on the back, not a cow pat. Right, here we go. Oh man, I feel like I'm tripping here. Not that I've ever done that. Strawberry fields forever, Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Right, I went into a Beatles thing there. Go. Now, I'm not sure how many people would have owned this back in the day. $5.95 seems quite expensive, but it's 1983, so it's fine. A computer doing this is just absolutely wild. You know, I wouldn't want to be have some alcohol and do this, because I might be somewhere else. But remember to blink if you're watching this. Blink, blink, blinkety, blink, blink. Now, check out the density there. It says it's not very dense. There's quite a lot of areas on the screen we can go to avoid getting bashed. There we go, right. The density was 8%. Well, it seemed a lot more dense than that, so perhaps I was just in the far corner. And I got knotted, which basically means, you know, I had nowhere to go. I got caught in, I got trapped, like Elvis Presley. I was caught in a trap. There's no way out, baby. Right, okay. I just tried, I did a bit of muck up there. Let's stay on the keyboard. I want to go on fast now. FMS. Fast, please. Here we go. How fast is it going? Well, that green trail's mine, apparently. I'm leaving that behind me. So it's a 3D Snake sort of game. And it came before Snake, didn't it? 1983. Perhaps Snake copied this. Who knows? Who knows? So it's quite gentle. There's not a great deal going on. You can't shoot. There's no aliens. There's no backstory. Just you in a three-dimensional space. Not quite sure how big it is, but it seems quite large. Just trying to survive as long as you can. Now, first of all, it seems like nothing's happening, but basically we're moving forward or left or right in this strange, bizarre space. Don't know what it looks like from the outside, so pretty weird. Now, if you watched this far into the video, what's to say, not expert gameplay, it's stress busting. If you watched this far in the video and haven't already, please consider subscribing. Don't do that. I don't even know what that was, but please consider subscribing already. Then thank you to those people who have subscribed so far. Good, thank you. Let's get the numbers up. If we try and review everything on the ZX Spectrum ever, apart from the rude stuff, because this is PG. It's PG channel, not PG tips, which is a type of tea. Right, okay. Let's blast forward. Oh man, caravan. I'm just basically doing the cursor keys here. 5 and 8 left and right. There we go. 6 and 7. Well, sometimes I've got. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pressing stuff. Cool, that's a narrow band. Not much room there. Could run out of room real quick. It could be like we're going through the Death Star, couldn't it? Right. Forward. Advance. Super fast. Right. Right. So it's using the Spectrum colours, of course. It couldn't use any other colours because that's the Spectrum's just got the Spectrum colours. What a daft thing to say. Now, if you want to see, if you want to see other ZX Spectrum reviews we've done, we've reviewed lots. There's a link to those in the playlist below. So if you want to have a look there, do so. Or you can get there by clicking on my username. Takes you to the channel page if you want to snifty around there. And click on the playlist tab, and ZX Spectrum will be there in a place, along with a load of other systems that we've covered as well, including Amiga, Game Boy Advance, even back in the day, some PlayStation stuff, Commodore 64, Atari ST, Sega Mega Drive, there might be some other stuff I've forgotten. But anyway, good. Here we go, Hugo. Yeah, so, you know, it is what it is. Survive as long as you can. Tech demo rather than a game, rather than anything else. That's pretty much it, really. Alas, I got 15% now, so I'm getting better on my density. If you're extremely dense, then comment in the comment section below. If you're denser than 15%, then well done you. You know, it's best to be mad in this mad world. It wasn't designed with sensible people in mind. There we go. Right, keep going. Keep going. Good advice always. Right. Okay, right. So we've got it on slow mode. I think I'll put it on slow mode. So let's see how far we get here. There's not a great difference, is there, between medium, fast and slow. But either way, the humble ZX Spectrum 48K is drawing it quite fast. You know, respect to it there. It's doing a darn good job. Doing a darn good job, Bob. Right, I'm just in the white area. It says in the instructions, if you go right across from one side to another, it makes it more difficult later on to get past solid walls. Well, I suppose so. Up to 4 chasers will chase you. I think this time that number on the left is, I've only got 1 chasing me, I think. So it looks like we can go on for a long, long time here. Cyan is the chaser colour. Green and yellow is my colour. It's one of my walls from before. Don't crash into your own wall. Oh God, that's a dead end there. So let's cross that off. I've just had to turn around super fast. If you're currently turning around super fast like a nincompoop, then comment in the comment section below. Don't get too dizzy. Don't get too dizzy. Like that egg from Dizzy, who wasn't that dizzy. He was just an egg with boxing gloves on. What are the chances of that? Eggs should not wear boxing gloves. It's an early game, this one. But it's an impressive and early game. I'm just trying to think if I was a kid. Spectrum came out in 1982, 48K ones. Just trying to see what I would have thought of if this had loaded up. I think it would have blown my mind with not really much going on. And probably going to give me eye problems later on in life. Because the Spectrum has got the brightest colours. Not sure what else this would have come up on. But I wouldn't mind a modern day version of this, you know. Where you can do like curves and stuff shooting at you in some strange space. In a like spaceship as well. Now that would be interesting. Yes, I don't know how the stuff's got above me and below me, but the screen is filling up. Let's check out the density-ometer. The densest it's got so far is 15%. But you've pretty much seen all of this game has to offer. The way it's drawing it, with the basicness it's got. Not a great deal of sound, but what there is adequate. Got the crosshairs in the middle. That's just, I don't know, give you a bit of a sighting where you're heading towards, which isn't a bad thing, I suppose. But yeah, there we go. And that's pretty much it. It didn't have a sequel. It's not really a game as such, is it? But is it? It's a time waster. But just keep blinking all the way, or you're going to get a steaming headache. Hooray! Is it hooray? Maybe hooray. Thank you to those people that are still here. I don't think any reviews on YouTube already will be as quite as long as this, or maybe they will be, because basically we're just watching colours going past in a weird sort of way. Reminds me a little bit, slightly, that Channel 4 logo from the 80s, but this probably was before then, wasn't it? How long's Channel 4 been going? Do not know that either, but someone will probably comment in the comment section below. Yes, density, phase. I don't know how you win in this game. You probably just have to fill up the whole screen. It's always going to end up in doom, isn't it, really? So just get the highest density. I mean, good luck to you if you can get the density up to 90% and still find your way around this. Because it's basically, we're scribbling everywhere and trying to avoid our own scribble. Almost creating. So I don't know how the computer is memorising. Because that's clever, isn't it? It's memorising everywhere we've drawn so far. So that's pretty special. Not sure what the coding is for this, but I expect it to be quite impressive. It's not in BASIC because it's running too fast for that, so it's using some kind of machine code. But you know, I wouldn't mind the engine being used for something else like a racing game. That would have worked quite well. But it's very abstract, it's very arty. It's just like, you know, as I said before, tech demo or exhibition piece to see what the ZX Spectrum can do. And for 48k, it's doing rather a lot here. Long-term playability, I don't know. It's a bit like the lava lamp of games. It's a relaxation thing, but it doesn't really do too much. It's a lava lamp with bubbles going up that you just watch for hours and don't know why. It's that sort of a game. That sort of a game. But we're on slow mode, and we'll just see how far we can get with the density. There's the faults. I don't fully understand the faults, but trying to decode the instructions, it's stuff where you can just go completely through the wall. They might be the red ones. Who knows? Whoa, now we're starting to run out of space now. It's getting very dense. It's getting very dense indeed. We're in bother. Oh God, now where? I think I've been knotted. I found a way out. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm trapped. I wouldn't mind a two-player game with this, but two-player isn't available. We're trying to cross each other off. Well, found a bit more of a blank area here. A bit like Scrabble, where part of the board isn't being used, and you just suddenly find it out of nowhere. Well, this must be a good density score, mustn't it? This must be a good density score. Density score, bomb, bomb, bomb. Density score, bomb, bomb, bomb. Density score, density score, density score, density score, bomb. Oh man, sing your own density score song if you want to. I based that off a theme tune from Blankety Blank with Terry Wogan. Terry Wogan. Right, okay. I don't think I've got long left to go here. Yes, density score 80. Oh, I thought I did better than that. But anyway, so an interesting game. Said it a few times, tech demo rather than a game, but interesting and well coded and nice to see. Wouldn't have played it a lot, but every now and again, if I got hypnotised. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was not in 3D, published by New Generation Software in 1983. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then put that in the comment section below. You're more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's best to be mad in this mad world. It wasn't designed with sensible people in mind. There we go. Right, keep going. Keep going. Good advice always.